Okay, so back in the 70s, this is pretty much what everybody was wearing. Something similar to this. And nowadays, well, now you have these. Now, going from something like this to something like this is pretty good for me. When I was a kid, yeah, everybody probably wished they had something small and indiscriminate and good sounding as these €5 pair of. As a matter of fact, these aren't even €5. I think you can get 4 of them for €10. €2 set of headphones. They sound pretty good. Not the best, but they sound pretty good. Better than most of the stuff you got in the 70s. But now, this is what I got on Amazon today. Some new technology that was just unheard of or just probably impossible in the 70s. With CNC machines and all the other stuff that goes on. Let's open this up and see what we got here. Yeah. So, let's talk about, while I'm doing this, let's talk about a little bit about the sound quality. These here, these are studio monitors. Not the most expensive monitors, but yeah, €10. They sound really good. They sound better than anything I've had in the last 30 years. With the exception of a pair of Koss headphones. I think the Koss headphones I had maybe about 30 years ago sound better than these, but yeah, those Koss headphones from 70 years ago, they cost $100. These cost 10. Okay, so let's go back to these things. They're great for music, and the reason I like the style is because, yeah, when you're walking in traffic in the public, having an in-ear, a plug inside your ear is dangerous at best. So let's stop talking about that and finish opening this thing. Here we have a new technology. A combination of these walking around the street headphones, nice headphones, and studio monitors. Both built into the same. And I have to thank the gaming world because I get the feeling that the gamers are the reason that these things exist. But I'm going to stop this video for a second, open this up, and then get back to it. Okay, blah, 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 packaging, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's enough crappy unboxing videos. You don't need to see me unpacking a bunch of crap. It's all the same old typical Chinese stuff. But let's take a look at the monitors themselves. You can see. And you can see right away that there's a big difference between this. And this is made by ZSN. And it's called the ZSN Pro X. The one I ordered this, it was supposed to be the ZSN ZS, the Z. I don't even know how to say the name of anyway, the company was supposed to send me the ZSN, but apparently there's no difference between the ZSN Pro and Pro X and the ZSN. So yeah. Chinese marketing, go figure it. But anyway, the good parts of, here's the good part. These things are not only big, you can't wear them on the street. Well, you could wear them on the street, but you can't fold them into they're not foldable. €10, you don't get a foldable design. Yeah, and the cable is attached to the ear cup, so you can't exchange the cable. And that's pretty much the same thing with these. You can't change the cable. Everything's molded in one piece. And one thing about these is that they have a design flaw that is ubiquitous across all, I mean absolutely all headphones. Is that this shell I don't know if you can see that here, but there's a slight crack in this shell, where it's assembly shell. This thing, if you drop them on the ground or a table or something like that, usually this piece right here comes open like an eggshell. And once you get it open, it never sounds the same again. The tuning somehow gets really whacked and, yeah, worthless. For €2, what do you expect? Yeah, well, let's get back to these. I bought these because I sing and I want to hear myself. I'm being an older guy, 62 years old today, and yeah, hearing is becoming more and more important to me. And like I said, in the 70s, $100. These for $10. These for €2. These cost $20 plus shipping. If you want fast shipping, say $5 for fast shipping, so $25. Already a quarter of the price of anything I've had in a while. I had some Marshall Major 2s, some Bose headphones. All of these cost $100, $200, but never anything for $20 that looked like this. This is new to me. I'm gonna take a look at these and see how they sound. The cable, and this is, I was talking about the cable, yeah. How the cable on these other headphones is not removable. Well, on this, yeah, look at that. You can just plug them right in here. Get yourself a better cable. Get your cable with a microphone. I hate microphones on cables, but hey, I think that manufacturers should put a plug so that you can actually add in your own microphone to the cable. That the microphone just plugs right into the cable, so you can get different microphones, different cables, and just everything should be puzzle parts that you put together and make your own custom setup. But this is a good one. And I said these are $20, but you can get these in the high-end audiophile sections for up to $5 grand, $5,000. So yeah, not gonna do any comparisons between $5,000 ones and these $20 ones, but I'm gonna put these in my ears, hook them up to my Tascam audio interface, and give it a good listen and do some singing, and then I'll get back to you. But yeah, so far it looks pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied for $20 out of my pocket. Almost less than an expensive dinner. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm back, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so now I'm back, and I can hear myself, I believe. Now, what I have my headphones connected to is my iRig Pre. I was going to use a Tascam, but I decided to use something I use more often, which is this iRig Pre. I travel with this and go to town, and yeah, it's a portable unit. And it has phantom power. What it does is this lets me use this microphone instead of a headset microphone. This is a newer microphone, costs about $14 by itself. You can get the whole package with the arm and everything else for $50. But this is an XLR microphone, condenser microphone. It works without phantom power, but it should have phantom power if you want to get the best sound quality out of it. So I have that hooked up to here, and I have the headphones going over here, and I have the headphones, yeah, in my head. Can you see that? Yeah, it's so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in. Right now I'm speaking directly through the microphone inside the external microphone inside of the smartphone, but now I'm going to plug this in. And now get the message recording through the headset, and take my microphone This thing is already on, and let's see what kind of vocal response we get. If these are actually pretty good, or yeah, let's see. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Now the thing about these headphones is they have to have a response so that I can hear myself sing, because the quality of my singing voice, because I can't hear anything else, is going to depend on what I hear through the headphones. And so far, I am not really impressed with these. Now, I have heard that in-ears are susceptible to how far you put them into your head, ear canal, and back and forth. So I'm going to experiment with this a little bit and everything else, but now you get the setup. And then, so you know what I'm using, and then I'll do a few singing tests and post them also. But right now, I think that's enough. Yeah, $20, give it a try, and experiment. I'm kind of happy that I spent $20 on getting something like this that might possibly be effective and what I need, rather than spending $100 or $1,000 on something that someone says is absolutely the best thing, you gotta have it. Well, let's try the $20 ones first, and then we'll move on and up the scale after that. Yeah, and they're pretty tough. Hey, just drop them. See ya.